Alright, so it is 1:21 p.m. on Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Last day of April. Wow. Seems like this month just flew by. So in literally like 14 days, I will be 22. So I don't know how many more makeup tutorials I'll do between now and then. And I'm sorry about my hair. I washed it last night. I thought I filmed it. I think I did. I might have accidentally deleted it, but I'll look in the recently deleted bin. Today we're trying out a new foundation. Well, it's not really new, but it's like something I've never tried, so yeah, it is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Serum Absolute Advanced Age Reversing Makeup with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 17, Pro Retinol A+ Vitamin C, and it's 1 fluid ounce. This is the shade Light Ivory. I bought my mom bought this for me last night. I know you think, oh, why are you having your mom buy you stuff? Well, I still live with her, okay? Shame on me. I know I'm 22 and I still live at home. I really don't give a fuck what other people think, okay? And just a little heads up, yes, I have a bit of issues with my drooling right now, but no, there's nothing wrong with me, and no, I'm not on anything, okay? It's just my allergy thing right now. I have allergies going on. I also got a new version of the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. But I already had one, so it's not like a new foundation to me. I just got one that's a little bit darker. This one is in shade 410, which I think it's just called Light Ivory. This one is called Beige Ivory, yeah. This is the brand new one, and this is the old one. I don't remember the name, obviously. The back's torn off. I've had this one for like a year, so I might actually just throw this one out. I just remember that it's in shade 410, because I just remember it that way. But we're gonna try this one today, because I've never in my life tried this one before, but I have seen it around for quite a long time. And yes, I know my nails need cut, by the way. These are not French tips. I wish they were, but they're not. Right now, nobody's open to do French tips, and I don't know how to do it, so yeah. The only thing I need to grab is a blush, and I think I'll have everything I need. I have 2 to choose from here. I really like these 2 colors, but I don't know which one I'm feeling, so we'll decide that upon the time I get to it. I need to grab a mascara out of here before to that point. I'm actually going to really buff this out, because I actually swatched it on the back of my hand last night. And I have a birthmark there. It's like a hereditary thing in my family. I think it comes from my real dad's side of the family. Every woman in my family has one on their left hand instead of their right hand, which is ironic. I don't know what it symbolizes either. Or if it's just something that happened with me during birth or something. Okay, so we're just gonna get with this foundation. I don't know if it has any smell to it, so I'm just gonna try. I didn't smell it last night. Only thing I smelled on me was the lotion, so it probably does have a smell. It would be my luck. I'm gonna use my BoxyCharm foundation brush. This stuff is quite thick, so it's probably not gonna take a whole lot. That's probably why it's gonna last me a while, because this stuff is quite thick. I'm gonna leave it out in case I need extra. Need to grab my mirror. There it is, yay. Finally, it's handy for once. Sorry, I keep itching my nose while we're talking in videos. I don't have any headbands at all right now handy. They're all in the laundry room. Yeah, it has a paint smell to it, but that's it. I can handle that. I can handle the paint smell. I mean, not necessarily the first time a foundation has smelled heavily of paint for me. I might have used this foundation before. I don't remember it though. Back when I was living in South Carolina. For those of you who do not know this, that's actually where I'm from. Where I spent the first, I don't know how many years of my life. I'm gonna say until 2015. Because we lost that house to an unfortunate circumstance, is all I'm going to leave it at. Wow, a little goes a long way with this foundation, it looks like. My redness is almost completely covered up. Wow. This just might be my new favorite foundation. Holy cow, I do not see my redness anywhere. This is a fresh face, by the way. I had literally washed my face before I came up here. I was outside all morning. I woke up around 11, so that's about the usual time I wake up since I'm not in school anymore. I used to wake up at like 6 a.m. for about 3 months after I graduated. Then I realized, why do I wake up so early? Because I'm not in school anymore. You know, I guess it was a habit because I used to get up so early for school. I'm actually awestruck. This was a brand new foundation bought just last night. And look at this. I thought this was going to be like too white for me, but I think this is just the right amount of pigment for me, or whatever you call it, foundation coloring. I know my hair is getting in the way. It's okay, because we can wash our hair, or if we have to, we'll cut that little bit out, because sometimes my hair, if it's like that, it actually does need cut out. Wow, flawless finish, no redness showing. I love it. My God. First impressions, already 2 thumbs up. In the first 5 minutes of me wearing it, pretty much. Okay, 7 minutes. But you know what I meant, because it only took me basically 2 minutes to blend it out, because it was already there. L'Oreal, I'm pretty impressed. Well, I was already impressed with the Infallible foundation. That's why I had such trouble deciding if I wanted to sell it or not. I was impressed with their other foundation too, the True Match, the Lumi True Match in the pump bottle, like this one, but it's slightly taller. I loved it, but I just never really bought it again because I thought, well, I have all this foundation. And I thought, why buy more when I already have foundation? Wow. I'm really, really surprised. Jeez. I see just a tiny bit of redness coming through. That's probably from where I was buffing it out too much. Because if I do that, it'll show up with any foundation. That's normal. That's okay though. Because for the most part, I cannot see it. And that's what I intend to come, out with. No redness. Because I don't like my redness showing. I have a bunch of redness on my face and I hate that. But unfortunately, it's what every female in my family was cursed with. And I also noticed that my sister, one of my sisters, has this red dot on their hand too. I don't know what it symbolizes, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed, L'Oreal. I think I might actually use this L'Oreal foundation quite a bit, because it also has SPF in it, which is good because it's about to be extremely warm here, which says a lot for someone from the South because, we're used to it being pretty warm down there. We're also used to it raining quite a bit down there, and I don't usually like the rain, but living in the South, you would think I'd be used to it. I don't live there right now. I wish I did. I mean, I'd probably be at the beach right now instead of doing my face. I would probably got up earlier and did my face. I'm surprised still. I'm like sitting back there looking. Like maybe if I just did this one day, everybody would think I had a flawless face naturally, but I don't like to just do one part of the makeup and then not do the rest. Right now for the eyes, I'm going to try a new shadow palette, but it's new to me because it was my mom's actually, but she gave it to me basically. But she never uses it, and she said just take whatever you want out of my room. Okay, so I took this one. It's the Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. And the colors are on the back. They're called Wine Stain, Spaced Out, Wishy Washy, and Rosy, and Fluffy. So I don't know which colors are what. I'm not going to try and sit here and name them all off as I deal with them. So we're just gonna put this over here, I guess, in case she does want it back later in life, so I don't have to say I threw away your brush. But I do think these colors are kind of pretty myself. These are something that I would use too. Like, I like to use colors that represent the South, and I like to use colors that also represent my moods, if that makes sense. Now today I didn't use any concealer, if you can see. I still have some tired lines showing up because if they're there, they're going to show up no matter what you do, even if you do use concealer. Sorry to say that, but it's the truth. Okay, now, starting off, we're going to use this color right here, which I think is called Wishy Washy, because it's right where the title is at. I'm going to use the mirror that's built into the palette. I'm trying not to blind you guys with the mirror, because it's not real light outside, but it's actually light enough to blind somebody with this mirror. I just can't believe how well that glided onto my face. I usually have to like really buff out foundation. Today I'm just feeling more of a natural vibe, like kind of like this. But yeah, my outfit is camouflage, so I don't really know if that really screams natural vibe to me. So we're just gonna check it out, I guess. I actually used to love L'Oreal's products when I was in school. And then for a while there, I fell in love with NYX, and I still love NYX. I'm always going to love NYX, I think. But I also think I'm always going to love L'Oreal and Fenty and Tarte and Clinique. Who says you can't have a collection? I mean, where is there a makeup rule book that says you can't have a whole wide collection of makeup and different products? And who says you can't have drugstore products mixed with high-end? Or, you know, in between, if there is an in-between. Because I consider a NYX product an in-between product because it's a high-end product at a drugstore price, if that makes sense. Anyway, this color will be for my crease. This one is called Rosy, I guess. I'm not sure I'm going to do any eyeliner today, but we'll figure that out upon time, which will probably be here in a minute because my eyes don't take me that long to do when I'm doing eyeshadows like this, because I don't know why, it just doesn't take me that long. The only reason I actually got this new version of the foundation, the Infallible foundation I mean, is because my mom got introduced to it yesterday. I tried that one I have on her and it was too white for her, so she said she wants to buy herself one. And I said, can I get one? I'll pay for it. And she said, yeah, but don't worry about paying for it. So I brought some money anyways. Oh yeah, by the way, the color I just used is the Fluffy, which is the white pink looking one at the end here. Brought the money anyways. I tried to give it to her and she just gave it back to me. So I do not really live off my parents. I do get my own check every month. I just live with them. I could very well live on my own if I wanted to. It's just I don't really have the money at the moment to do so. So, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm a mooch or anything. Why is this side turning up pinker? No, okay, maybe it was just my brush because it is a pink brush. Okay, so. Okay. I had one of these called Blushing Berries, but I actually sold them because I actually thought they were too dark for me, which says a lot because I'll wear pretty much anything if I like it, but I just don't guess I felt like wearing them anymore because I don't know. Let me dig out my makeup here. I put my eyelash curlers in with my mascaras and eyeliners. I mean, that would make sense to put it in there, you know, because it is eye related. I call this the eye bag because I put the eyeliners and the mascaras in here and my eyebrow stuff. I have no idea how this got in here. I was looking for this earlier. I have this one too, but I wanted to find the other one, the one that was already used. I don't hardly ever use these. I've had these for a couple of years now, and I've only used each one of them once. So I should probably put them somewhere to use, but I don't use them on the daily, so they don't really need to be in my way. I think I'm going to use my Petite and Pretty one today, but I'm also going to look for my most favorite eyeliner, which is the, right here, the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. It's waterproof. It's upside down, but I already know what it's called. Ultra Fine Liquid Liner. I always call it the Eye Booster Pen because I remember that as the Eye Booster Pen. I got a brand new one right here, but I want to wait till this one's gone or dried out before I use it. I've had this one for about 1.5 years now, so I don't know how long it's going to take for me to use all of it. By the feel of it, there's probably just a little bit more left in it and then it'll be done. I know this never goes on perfect, but it's not going to be noticeable from a distance. It's not even really noticeable from this distance. Normally I put my eyeliner on before I start my eyeshadow because it takes a minute for this type to dry in my mind. But today I didn't, and that's okay. That's weird. This foundation didn't even transition onto my fingers. Which never in my life have I ever found one that never did that. And I've never almost been done at almost 20 minutes into a makeup tutorial. I'm looking for this to be done in probably 5 more minutes, maybe 10 to the max. So I just got eyelashes, blush, and lips to do next, and I have to set everything in place, which I always use my typical setting spray or one of my typical setting sprays because I have a couple different favorite ones. And today I'm feeling like using one of my highlighters. This one has got a bright case on it, so I just didn't want to blind you guys. But first we're going to do the eyelashes. I have a black eyelash comb too, but I just grabbed whichever one I could reach first. Be careful with these if you get one. Definitely use a mirror like this up close because you will poke your eyeball and it hurts like hell. Obviously. What did I do with my Petite and Pretty? There it is. Okay. Okay. I had to find my makeup wipes because I always clean up the mascara tube before I put it back. So we're gonna just do this. If I don't poke myself in the eye. Okay, so gotta do the other side. I meant to tell you the whole title of this mascara. I will here in a second. I know these faces look weird to you, but believe it or not, they actually help with applying mascara or eyeliner or any sort of eye-related products. Okay. I think we're done here with this part. Let me go ahead and get this makeup wipe out. I always do this because when I was a kid, still living in the South, where I'm from, or I should say home, like home for me, when I had this mascara by Maybelline, it wasn't the Great Lash Mascara, but I did have one of those growing up. I was personally not a fan of it, but I kind of liked it now. Kind of like it now, somewhat. Anyway, back to the story. I did not know this, but every time you open a mascara and close it, if you aren't careful enough, the mascara gets on the screw part of the lid like this, like around here. Or the cap, I mean, whatever you call it. And it can and will glue in place. Like, it'll act like glue, I mean. It will ruin your mascara tube. I had to buy a whole new mascara, and I had just bought that one for my birthday. Which, my birthday is in May, so I was pretty much born in the middle of the year. And I did not have the money to buy another one. So. And which says something if you don't have $6. I mean, some people don't right now, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because you know, like, there's a lot of people in the world right now who don't have money because of the coronavirus, and there's always going to be people who don't have the money. That's why when I resell some things that I don't want, or I know that my family doesn't want, I am going to ask a reasonable price. Like, if it's a high-end product, I will probably ask $35 to the max. I'll tell you the full... Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the full name of the mascara, too. Okay, it is the Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. I love this stuff. My mom gave me this one. from her Ipsy subscription because she tried it and didn't like it, and I don't know why. I guess because she doesn't comb her lashes out like I do. Sounds like the mail's running. He's early today. And the blush I'm using is by Sephora. It's the Sephora Color. Hold on a second. Sephora Colorful Palette Glitter Blush. This was, I actually bought this. No, wait a minute. I bought the other one myself. This one was given to me by somebody. I bought this one back in January with my own money. These are quite affordable, believe it or not. If you want some high-end makeup but don't have a lot of money to spend on it, definitely go to Sephora because they have a lot of great products and they are very affordable, believe it or not. You will spend a lot of money in there because there are a lot of great products for very affordable prices. And I love Sephora's products myself. But that's just me speaking. Not everyone likes Sephora, I know this, but I personally find Sephora great because they have more than just their brand of products. But their actual brand of products are very good too. Let me see if I got this even looking. I know I always have, for some reason I have like a dent right here in my face. I just realized that. And it's over here too, so it must be like with my natural complexion or something. I've always had it. My parents thought it was dirt when I was a little girl, and I've obviously washed my face since then. I mean, I'm not a dirty person. I was going to apply highlighter, but I don't think I want to today, but I will definitely use this in another video. I actually have 3 like this now. My mom gave me that one yesterday. I got one brand new, my sister got one brand new, and mom got one brand new. And they gave me theirs because for some reason they don't like to wear a lot of products. I'm going to use this Giovanni Eco Chic Hair Care, which is ironic because it is a face setting spray. It says hair care though. This doesn't feel right though. It doesn't feel like it doesn't look like it's got the same amount of blush on it. It could be because of the lighting, because that's natural light and this is not. That's what happened when I positioned this couch on this side of the room. I got more natural lighting on this side, whereas on the other side of the room it was facing this way, so it made this side look lighter. Let me double check with the mirror here. This is what I have to do now. Let me double check here. I want to make sure before I X off of the video because if I start my day looking like shit, my day will end up being shit. I think that kind of did even it out, but now this side looks a little bit more dark, which kind of makes me mad. Here. Maybe I should go ahead and add that highlighter because it might even it out and completely take out some of the redness. So we'll go ahead and do that. This is the Coyote London highlighter, and it's called Confetti. I actually love this one. I have a lot of stuff by this brand, Coyote London. What it looks like. I think it's adorable. I don't know what to describe it as, like, I guess caviar. I think that did better because it did even it out. Or maybe it's just too much stuff on the brush. Yeah, I need to wash this brush. I have not washed this brush in so long. I washed my foundation brushes like a week ago, and I still have not washed the other brushes, but I think that worked it out a little bit. I think this is always going to look a little bit more red, because this is natural light right over here. This is not, because that's the ceiling fan. Can't see very well out of this eye, so I have to close this one to look. But yeah, okay, it's pretty even though. Sorry about that. I did not realize that I did shit work on the blush almost. Alright, now we're going to use the Giovanni Eco Chic Hair Care Hydrating Facial Prime and Setting Mist with green tea and fresh rose water. Bought this at TJ Maxx about, let's say, a year ago. Look how much has been used. I love this stuff. This stuff is also good for hydrating your face before applying makeup, no matter what kind of skin tone you have. Skin type. I mean, obviously skin tone doesn't matter. I mean, it's translucent. But yeah, this is some really good stuff. So here we go. I always spray like 5 or 6 sprays, so here we go. If you do not like the smell of rose oil, then it's not for you, but if you can handle the smell of rose oil, then it's perfect for you. I just have to put on some lip products. It'll probably be something simple because I feel like today was a simple makeup look day because I just felt like being simple today, even though the blush was kind of complicated. Let me put my brushes back before I lose them. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit it. Maybe it'll just be my lipstick today by MAC, my Velvet Teddy here. I love this one. This is probably the only actual lipstick that I will keep. Because it looks like a pinkish red brown tone. Let me do this in the mirror. Well, I feel like this is it. This is probably going to be one of my go-to summertime looks, so... what do you think? I know, like I said, this side might be a little bit darker, but that's okay. No one's gonna see me today other than you guys. Let me untie this from my back. I put this apron on to protect my clothes because that's another hidden secret that I do personally, and I think it's okay that other people should do this as well, because I have dropped I don't know how many foundations. I'm sorry, I don't know how many times I've ruined shirts with foundation, or damn near ruined shirts with foundation. So I just got a cheap apron from Walmart, or you can get them from anywhere, obviously, you know this. And it'll save your clothes. Like, this is my favorite outfit from TJ Maxx. This is like one of the last things I bought from TJ Maxx. I don't know why suddenly I decided to wear it like right before they open back up next month. Like, probably tomorrow they'll open back up because it is going to be May tomorrow. And I actually want to see when our quarantine is up, so I want to know. When is Ohio's quarantine? I don't know how you spell quarantine, so give me a second. Quarantine up. We have 16,601 cases confirmed in Ohio as of yesterday. Shit. Should we really be opening back up? But I'm just trying to find out the date that our state opens back up. I don't really... I mean, I'm not still going to say I don't care that there are people dying from this virus. I don't know if it said they're dead. I just know that... Let's see here. Let's go back. It is tomorrow, yay! So tomorrow, Ohio's stay-at-home order will extend until May 1st. Governor Mike DeWine announced Thursday the new order will begin at 11:59 p.m. Monday, April 6th, the same time first day stay-at-home is set to expire. This is a stay-at-home order, an essential business order, and it will extend until May 1st. This coincides with that we have done this in regard to our schools. DeWine said basically there's no way we'll be out of this by then. This story is being provided for free as a public service for our readers. During the coronavirus outbreak, you can find more stories on coronavirus here. Please support local journalism by subscribing to the Columbus Dispatch at their website. Okay, I don't need to do that. I just wanted to find out until... I had a feeling it was tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be allowed to go back out again. I wonder when Kentucky's is up, because that's right where the stores are. When is Kentucky's? Oh, fucking early. Come on. Kentucky's. Okay. I'm not seeing anything on that, but ours is lifted on actually tomorrow. So it is Thursday today, so it is Friday tomorrow, so Friday. Good for us. So we can actually do something on my birthday. I don't know when Kentucky's is though. I'll probably link it in the description box. Unless you live in Kentucky, then you probably know. I don't know. So alright, now it is 2:00 p.m. on... I already told you the date, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're still in quarantine, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of excited to finally be out of this. But unfortunately, it does come with the fact that we will have to wear masks and look like... I don't know who to describe it or say or use it as an example, but we will have to wear masks. But that's okay. That's something I can live with as long as we don't have to be stuck in this house all the time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Please stay safe. Do as they say. That's all I can say. Alright, bye.